everyone, welcome back to our Media Sports. My name is Marigold, and today I have here with me Courage, and we are going to be discussing about football matches that we are going to witness. So Courage, welcome to our Media Sports.
Thank you very much, Marigold.
Yeah, so we have the English Premier League that's going to happen, and we have a match between Chelsea and Nottingham Forest.
Yes.
Yeah, so in fact, I want to know what you're thinking about this particular match. What's your take on this match?
Chelsea against Nottingham Forest, it's always been a cagey encounter. To know that these players playing for Nottingham Forest are not just any average or regular players, but they come from bigger teams. They joined Nottingham Forest from relatively bigger clubs. The likes of Haaland, who once played for Chelsea, will be in action for Nottingham Forest against his former club, Chelsea. Ola Aina as well, former Chelsea academy graduate, also will be coming toe-to-toe with his former colleagues at Chelsea. And then Nottingham Forest, they've been really poor this season, and then Chelsea hasn't also been great though. But then I know coming toe-to-toe with each other, Chelsea has the advantage, or the odds are in their favour in this particular encounter. But then Nottingham Forest is not a team just to walk over, so this will be a very, very tough one. Yes.
So as you're saying, it's going to be a tough one. I want to know your predictions. Who do you think could actually win this match?
I know it's easy to say Chelsea will sail through, but then, as I said, Nottingham Forest already has. They've already had two coaches in this particular season already. Things have not been bright, but then neither has Chelsea also gotten things very so smooth this particular season. But then, as you are putting me, okay, so I'll say Chelsea win for me. Yes,
okay,
I believe Chelsea will carry the day. Yes.
Okay, Chelsea. That's Chelsea for Courage here. So Courage, which footballer do you think could, in fact, you're expecting more from them when it comes to Chelsea? Like, which footballer do you think, this guy is going to take Chelsea far?
For this particular moment, everyone will just say Cole Palmer, but then I don't know how fit Cole Palmer is. I doubt if you play tomorrow. But then at this very moment, there's a certain West kid on the block, William Estival. If he starts tomorrow, yes, he might be the game changer. But then if he doesn't get to play or start tomorrow, and then Enzo Fernandez, the Argentine international, he will be the maximum for Chelsea tomorrow.
Oh wow! Okay, yes. So I can see you have about three players in mind.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So also in the EPL, we have Arsenal versus Fulham.
Yes.
Yes. So, what's your thoughts on that match? Actually,
it's a London derby. You know, just as I mentioned for Chelsea, Fulham are also a very good team. They are not that bad. They also have very experienced players in their folds. The likes of Alexander Iwobi, who formerly played for Arsenal before moving to Fulham, and also there is Emil Smith, who also played for Arsenal before moving to Fulham. So these players come. It's always a great thing. Whenever a player comes to face his former club, there's always this eagerness or this sort of big energy, because they want to prove something. They want to show that, yes, I know you, and then I want to hurt you, so maybe you come back for me. So it will be very, very tough. But then Arsenal as the team on top of the EPL, and then Fulham not being that convincing enough this season, it might go Arsenal's way, because in the last 14 fixtures, Fulham has won only one, and then Arsenal has dominated all. So looks likely to go in Arsenal's way, and then with the form Arsenal are in right now, it looks very, very likely that Arsenal might just carry the day.
Okay, so from what you're saying, I can see that you have full them in Arsenal when it comes to when you observe the statistics between them. So when it comes to Arsenal, I want you to just give me a prediction of the goal scorers.
Victor Gyökeres, yes, for sure, he will be on the score sheets, and then also I'm expecting Bukayo Saka. He was on fan form for England over the weekday, so I'm pretty sure he will also be in. You translate that from club to national to club level, and then banging the goals for Arsenal.
Okay, so this is what you're hearing from Courage when it comes to the Arsenal versus Fulham, and we also have the game that, in fact, I'm looking forward to. It's very anticipated. That is Manchester City versus Everton.
City versus Everton Football Club. As far as I'm concerned, the last time Everton won against Manchester City was far back 2017, when they won emphatically 4-0. Since then, it's been 3-1, 2-0, 4-1, 2-0, 2-0, 3-1, 3-2 in favor of Manchester City.
Okay.
So Manchester City has gone 17 games unbeaten. Not that they even draw. They always beat Everton whenever they meet them.
Okay.
And then the fact remains this season that the best player in the Everton fold, who is Jack Grealish, just moved from Manchester City to Everton.
Really?
Yes, and then he's coming. This will be his first match against the team he's moving from.
Okay.
You see, Jack Grealish, he's trying to rejuvenate his career. He was bought for a record fee to Manchester City from Aston Villa, but then he didn't live up to expectation.
Oh.
So this season he has moved to Everton.
Everton.
Yes, he's won almost every trophy in England. Okay. So he's on the way to rejuvenate his career and then see if he can get a chance to get back into the English national team and see if he will be able to make it to the World Cup. So meeting a team like Manchester City, a team he achieved. Relatively, he achieved everything in his career with Man City.
Yeah.
So he would like to prove a point. And then another player we should also look out for is Gasperini, who also left Chelsea for Everton this season. These two players have been Everton's revelation. And then also our own African brother, Ndiaye, he's been so fantastic for Everton this season. Yeah, since joining, not this season particularly. But then the Senegalese international is also on red hot fire that we need to watch. But then this Manchester City team, on any good day, they are unbeaten against any opposition. So I foresee this game to be a draw game. Yes, that's what I picture, because with the form Everton is in, and then Man City being inconsistent, not being so much on a high level, I predict a draw in this particular game.
A draw.
Yes.
Okay. So I can see that's what you are predicting for the match Manchester City versus Everton.
Yes.
So when it comes to these two teams, right? I want you to compare, in fact, their best players.
Obviously, even in England as a whole, not only between Man City and Everton, everyone will just close his eye and say Erling Haaland is the best player in the English Premier League.
Okay.
So he's been banging in goals, like countless of goals actually. This season he has scored 6 goals already with 3 assists, making him 9 goal and then assist involvements. So I expect him to double his tally, because come on, this is Erling Haaland. He scores when he likes. So he will be the front man for Manchester City, while Tijani, Reinders, and co also run it from the middle. But then with Everton, as I mentioned earlier, Iliman Ndiaye is going to be on some rampant form. He's going to take on the Manchester City defenders, and then also Gasperini Hall, and then the player who just moved from City to Everton.
Okay.
Yes, he's also going. Jack Grealish is also going to play very well. So I'm looking at 3 players from Everton team, and then also 2 players from Manchester City.
Manchester City. Okay, so we have an Italian match, that is the Serie A. That is AS Roma versus Inter Milan. What's your take on that game?
Very cagey encounter. It's a historic match, because between Inter Milan and then AS Roma this season is 12 points against 15. So Roma are actually second, but then they are also co-top of the league, because the Napoli, who is ahead of them, has same point, but then just 1 goal different. So if they beat Inter Milan, they get a chance of going top of the league. But then if Inter Milan also beats Roma, meaning they are equaling Roma's tally, and then they're also going on 15 points, which means they also jump into second position. So there's a lot at stake. But then comparing head to head, it looks like Inter Milan are always ahead of Roma. But then this is a rejuvenated Roma side. This is a team that has hired Gasperini as their coach, and then looking forward to emulating what he did with the likes of with Zapata and co in Roma. So this is a very, very tough game. Prediction will be very, very wild, but then I expect a draw. Yes, because it will be very, very difficult to choose who will win, because these 2 clubs are playing very, very, very well. Inter Milan, even in their not so well season, are just 4th on the league log. And then with Roma, with their flamboyant season, they are second. So it's just a win between the 2 of them. Yes, so I expect a draw in this particular game.
Okay. So Courage, I know you love football, and I know you are more, intelligent when it comes to the statistics and the forming of the whole game. So I wanted to know what advice you give to any coach that is having a match, in the English Premier League, in the Italian match. I just want to know what you think.
The aim of every coach, or the reason why coaches are being hired, is to win. to perform well and then win. Though there are specific tasks, maybe like a team like Chelsea, the coach came out to say that no, I wasn't hired to come and win league, but then to play Champions League, to secure Champions League football, which is top 4. So if Chelsea finishes at top 4 position, it's an achievement to me, and then it means I've been able to fulfill what is expected of me. Yes. So I know every coach will go into a game to secure a win, at least a draw against maybe bigger oppositions. So every coach goes into a game with a positive mindset, though there's also a realistic aspect. You know that if Nottingham Forest is going to play against, or let's say Everton against Manchester City, the odds has always been in favor of Manchester City. So you know you are likely you are not going to win, because the probability of losing is very, very high. Yes. So aside that, I think every coach should enter into every particular game with a positive mindset, play free flowing football, and then let the fans enjoy. And then even if you lose, there's this thing that you always say, oh, though I lost, my team played well. It's some kind of morale. You lose, but then you lose in good faith. So we should just, if you are not able to win, you just give us some fine football, something that we the fans can cheer about.
Okay. So that's from Courage. Well, this is our media sports. You know, we've got you. These are the games we are looking forward to watch, and it's been an amazing time here with Courage. I hope you guys comment what you're thinking, your predictions for the game. You know, you're also allowed to predict. And yes, we'll see you guys later, and we'll give you every review of these games right here on our media sports. My name is Marigold.